Bye, darling. See you this evening.
Not so fast. Where do you think you're going?
Come.
You're dressed. Where are you going at this time in the morning? Really well, it isn't ready yet.
Oh, the world of business won't wait.
Well, I'll send it a note saying you've been unavoidably detained.
I can think of nothing better I'd rather do than spend the rest of the day here with you. You do look ravishing.
Ravished, more like.
I didn't hear you complain last night.
Well, I'll complain now if you try and leave then.
I have to go.
Where are you going?
New York City.
Again?
Yeah. I'll be back in time for dinner. Of course.
What time's the shuttle?
Soon.
What time's the next one?
Later.
Oh, good.
Don't do this.
Oh, come on.
Don't do
I
this.
just want a goodbye kiss. That's
I gave you a goodbye kiss.
Well, I don't want like to do.
Do this to me.
Oh, come on. Just relax and you'll catch your flight. Don't worry.
G'day, love.
Robert.
You were expecting maybe the mayor?
Oh, tell the truth, I wasn't sure who I was expecting.
That bad, huh?
You tell me.
Okay. What would you like to know?
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm the one wearing the towel.
You know what I mean. Maybe you don't know what I mean.
Is our mind maybe a little fuzzy?
Only on the major points.
Oh, all right. You want to know if I still respect you in the morning, right?
I want to know if there's any reason why you shouldn't.
Why shouldn't there be? Huh?
Oh, well, you know, it might have been wonderful.
Yeah.
There might have been bells ringing.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember any of it.
Oh.
Did we?
Did we have a great time? Did we have a great time? Oh.
You're making this difficult for me.
Are you kidding? After last night?
Oh.
Why would I do that?
So we did. Oh.
All right, look, why don't you stay here for a minute? It's getting a little chilly, and I'll put some clothes on, and I'll pop back and I'll help you make the bed. Oh, Cheryl, you can't even... Oh, you got so drunk you can't remember if you slept with him. Oh.
What's your name?
Do you have to do that?
Sing?
Sounds so cheerful.
Well, was it good for you?
How should I know?
Who should I ask, then?
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're enjoying this, tormenting a helpless woman.
You sure helped yourself last night.
Oh, Robert. For the sake of my sanity, not my self-respect, did I or did I not sleep with you last night? What?
You did not.
Are you sure?
I would have remembered.
You're not just saying that to make me feel better?
You want some proof?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What? Oh, my head. Oh.
There.
You slept on the couch?
Proving that nothing happened between us last night.
How'd I get to bed?
Well, after you collapsed on the floor, I carried you.
How many of your buttons did I get undone before I passed out?
Not nearly enough. But I'm surprised you even remember that much.
Oh, that's all I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I have you to thank for getting me undressed and into my nightgown.
Under the circumstances, it was the very least I could do.
Thanks. I'm grateful that's all you did.
Well, I don't take advantage of helpless women. Besides, it's much more fun when you cooperate.
Oh, Robert, I want you to know I am mortified. I am mortified by my behavior last night. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We've all been over the speed limit before.
Oh, I don't do that. I don't lose control like that. It's not my style. I had a reason.
I figured that.
Can I explain?
Sure, I'd like to hear.
Can you stay for breakfast? I can fix something really quick.
Sounds great.
Good. Let me just get dressed.
You want a hand? I'm really tight on the buttons and snaps now, you know.
Thanks. I think I can do my own now. Don't go away.
Don't worry.
I hate to break this up. No, I have to. Business meeting scheduled the whole day, and my sister won't like to be kept waiting.
I hope your business associates know how much I sacrifice for your career.
Well, I never discuss it with them, but I certainly appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, wow. Have you seen my earrings?
No, they didn't match this tie, so I didn't bother to pick them up.
No, I'm serious. One of them's missing.
No. Have you looked for it?
No.
Look all over the place. Are you sure you had it when you came home?
Well, I don't know. I did have other things on my mind.
Oh, yes. I remember.
Maybe I left it at the club.
Well, I'll call Angel quickly.
No.
Why not?
Don't bother him. I can just go over there.
Well, I'm sure it's no bother. Unless, of course, maybe you had an ulterior motive for dropping by the club.
Why else would I go to the club?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought maybe to keep an eye on a certain elevator. Because, as we all know, what goes up must come down. For example, your ex-husband.
You think I want to check up on Robert?
No, I just think you might be just a teensy, weensy, a little bit curious as to whether he spent the night with Sharp or not.
Oh, I don't care. Okay, we street sweet. I suppose. Maybe.
Well, whatever you say.
You think I should be a bit more trusting, don't you? Of everybody, especially you.
Oh, I really don't care about me because making up is so much fun.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It gets better and better every day. Amazing, isn't it?
But you have to practice.
You do. You can count on it.
Listen, don't let your meeting drag on, because it's just so boring when you miss the last shuttle and you have to stay in New York.
It won't. And I don't want to stay any longer than I have to. I can't think of anything that will delay me this time, promise. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye.
I'll be here.
Look for that earring, won't you?
Yes.
And I'll be away most of the afternoon.
Where can I reach you?
You can't, and neither can anyone else. I'm officially unavailable.
I understand. Gallery Olivia. Who's calling, please? The Roger Marchand? I'll see if Olivia is still here, Mr. Marchand. Hang on, please. Roger Marchand is on the line.
He's one of the biggest art collectors in Europe.
I know. He insisted on talking to you personally.
I think I can be available for this one call. It's Olivia St. John.
Miss St. John, my name is Roger Marchand. I trust you know who I am.
Very well, Mr. Marchand. What can I do for you?
Well, I am in town only until late this afternoon, and I would like very much to meet with you as soon as possible.
I'm afraid I have other plans today, Mr. Marchand.
I'll make it well worth your while. I intend to purchase an enormous amount of art from your gallery.
I certainly welcome your business, Mr. Marchand.
I
However,
realize that this is very short notice, but under the circumstances, I don't see how you can afford not to accommodate me. It's now or never, Miss St. John. Are you interested in the sale?
very much so.
I'm staying at the Somerset Arms. I'll wait for you here.
I'm on my way. When Duke Lavery arrives, tell him I was called away on business. Ask him to stay here, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. How did I do?
Good piece of work. You even had me convinced.
Good thing she didn't start asking questions. I don't know beans about art.
And my daughter knows just as little about my business. Unfortunately, that doesn't stop her from trying to put on Julian's mantle.
Well, how did you find out that she had phoned Lavery and asked to meet with him?
I have my sources. Now it's time for another little chat with Lavery. I need to spell out to him exactly how we do things around here.
You think he'll listen?
He better. I'm as committed as anyone to carrying out Julian's wishes, but they damn well better be carried out my way. If Duke agrees, then we have no problem.
And, if he doesn't?
She's perking this morning. Looking at him, sweetie.
You want me to get that?
Yes, please.
Hello.
Robert?
Surely a long number.
What are you doing in my sister's apartment at this hour of the morning?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you, Tiffany.
The scheme worked.
Don't go jumping to any conclusions.
Are you still in bed? I'm sorry, I can call you back. Pardon me for me to interrupt the throat.
Just calm down, will you? And just stop hyperventilating.
This is wonderful. This is absolute. I don't know how to thank you.
It was nothing.
Oh.
Literally.
Oh, you're too
Honest. I see that wonderful charm is still there.
You'd be surprised what you can do with a couple of bottles of champagne.
I know from experience.
Speaking of life in the trenches, what's the latest on your prospects of becoming Mrs. Donnelly?
I'm thinking about it.
Why the hesitation?
Well, among other things, because Sean is so all-fired sure that I would just jump down on my knees and kiss his feet the minute he popped the question.
Why do I feel I'm getting over my head here?
You ask. Listen, I gotta go. Tell Cheryl I'll talk to her later.
Any other message?
Yes, congratulations.
Enjoy yourselves.
I'm impressed. I mean, most people can't even look at food during a hangover, much less prepare it.
Well, cooking it was easy. Eating it's another story.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's explanation time. Last night, I was trying to forget. Remember the night I stood you up at Duke's?
Yeah, to attend a memorial service for a friend, right?
Yeah. Julian was more than a friend.
That's what I figured.
At least he used to be. We hadn't seen each other in quite a few years. It's funny how somebody can disappear out of your life for a while. You don't think about them every day, but when you find out they're really gone, it's like a hole opens up inside you and you swear you'll never fill it.
Yeah, well, I guess we all carry a few of those around.
Julian and I met when we were very young, and it was your basic love at first sight. I always assumed that we'd get married, but that didn't happen.
Do I need to know why?
Let's just say circumstances came between us, and we went our separate ways. But I never forgot him. He was special. He was the love of my life. And I didn't realize till now that he's still very much a part of me. It's going to take a long time to get over it. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? You've lost someone, too?
Tiffany probably mentioned it.
No. She didn't have to. I can see it in your eyes. Guess it takes one to know one.
My wife, Holly, unexpectedly died about a year ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I'm making life miserable for Anna and Robin, and... Well, you know, I guess I can't help it. They're the only family that I've got. Anna accuses me of being overprotective.
Are you?
Probably. But the life of me, I cannot help myself. They're really all I've got left, and I mean, if anything were to happen to them... So, to that end, I'll do anything that I have to, and I mean anything, to look after them. Nobody is going to mess with my family again.
Victor, what are you doing here?
I dropped in to see you.
How did you know I would be here?
I know everything.
Where's Olivia?
We'll discuss my daughter later. At the moment, we have more important matters to go over.
Such as?
Such as making absolutely certain that you and I present a united front to the rest of the organization.
Why shouldn't we?
That's up to you. I expect you to take a more active role in helping me phase out our past business dealings.
Well, if you mean the bootleg booze, the gambling, and the prostitution...
I mean all of it.
I told you I won't be involved in anything even remotely illegal.
You have no choice. You want to be established as the dominant force in the organization, don't you?
If I'm going to keep the promise I made to Julian, yes.
Then you simply must take charge of all operations. You can't simply pick and choose. We gave you the symbol of our power. You have to earn our respect. All the ceremonial ring-kissing in the world isn't going to do that. You're planning on running the mob, you got to do it from the front lines, not from some ivory tower.
And why should I dirty my hands cleaning up other people's mess?
It's your mess now, and you're already wallowing in it with the rest of us. Or have you forgotten how close you came to being implicated in 2 murders?
That won't happen again.
It could. Those renegades from the organization that planted the corpses on you, huh? You were lucky. You found the bodies in time. You were able to dispose of them by dumping them in the harbor so you couldn't be linked to the murders. But next time, you may not be so fortunate. You have to take the offensive when you can, Duke. Believe me, I don't want to see you fished out of the bay.
Guess I'm buying the beers. Hey, pass me some of your bait.
It looks expensive. Hey, bet I could get $50 for this at a pawn shop.
Yeah, let me see. There's an inscription in the back. How sweet.
Hey, finders keepers.
Hey, drop it off at the police station, lost and found. So the poor guy at least has a chance to claim it.
Or should I?
It's obviously got sentimental value.
I'll think about it. See what else we can catch.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe you can buy the beers.
Yeah, thanks for the update, guy. Well, I should be down there shortly. Yeah, thanks.
You have to go so soon? I felt like we were just getting started.
You haven't gotten rid of me quite that easily.
Good. Thanks for listening and understanding.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
I'm sorry if I brought up sad memories for you. It was just really great to talk to someone who knew what I was going through.
It's okay. I believe stuff like that's good for the spirit. Besides, proves that we have at least something in common.
You know, you're even better than Tiffany said you were.
Yeah, Tiffany. Oh, that reminds me.
What?
Well, yeah, your sister had something to do with my asking you out.
I thought so.
But don't look at it that way. I mean, let's face it. Sooner or later, I would have gotten around to it myself. I mean, you are a very attractive woman, and I'm very available.
Well, remind me to send my sister a thank you note.
I wouldn't bother. I don't think she had your best intentions at heart at the time.
Well, if she had, it would have been the first time.
At any rate, I should have mentioned this earlier.
Oh, don't apologize.
Hmm?
I don't care why we got together. I'm just glad we did.
Oh, so am I. Matter of fact, I was thinking maybe we could organize a rematch.
I'd love to. Only next time, I promise I'll go easy on the champagne.
And don't bother. Next time I'm not going to be quite so much gentleman.
Oh, okay.
No sign of hearing, Mrs. Lavery, but I'll keep looking.
I'm sorry to put you to so much trouble.
Oh, no trouble at all. I'll tell Angie you lost it, and I'm sure the hearing will turn up.
Thank you. They're my favorite pair.
Well, we'll give you a call when we find it.
I appreciate that.
Was there anything else?
No, I'm just resting.
I had a feeling you'd be waiting for me.
Waiting for you?
Yeah, I didn't know you cared.
I don't.
But you're here, aren't you?
Yes, I'm here. Looking for an earring here.
Huh? Was it on purpose?
No.
You know, it's an amazing coincidence.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not here checking up on you.
Did I say you were?
You are the most egotistical man I have ever had the misfortune to meet. Do you know that?
Husband know you're here?
What difference does that make?
Doesn't, does he?
He does know I'm here. I'm here looking for an earring.
Easier found than a missing husband.
That was a misunderstanding, Robert.
So, I take it that you two kissed and made up, huh?
We talked.
Yeah.
He explained everything.
Everything?
What do you mean?
Well, just the certain mysteries surrounding the acquisition of a particular club in New York.
We didn't talk about that.
I thought not.
Because I did not.
What a coincidence.
Because I trust him. Which is a quality, I might add, sorely lacking in my ex-husband.
Maybe he has a reason.
Well, maybe Duke is a master criminal, but I don't believe that either. You see, because I trust my husband. I believe him. Why don't you?
Okay, you've said your piece. Now, where's Olivia?
Forget Olivia.
Why? We're supposed to be partners.
My daughter is not going to become part of the organization. You understand?
Why don't you tell her that?
I already have. I'm going to keep repeating it to her until I get it through her thick skull.
And doesn't the lady have any say in this matter?
No. I've already lost 2 sons to mob violence. I'm not about to lose a daughter.
I thought the whole idea was to put an end to violence.
The idea and the reality are 2 very different things. I don't have to tell you that, Duke.
I noticed.
My daughter may think she can handle the life of the organization, but she has no idea of the cutthroats and the animals she'd have to deal with. There's no way we can get them to take orders from a woman. I'm going to make damn sure they don't have to. There's one more thing. You and I have much to do in the coming weeks. I'm going to need you here full time. This commuting from Port Charles has got to stop.
Not a chance. My family's there. You can't ask me to do that.
I'm not asking.
This wasn't one of the ground rules, Victor.
Rules change. So do circumstances. And yours are about to get very interesting.
You know, she is nothing but a conniving witch.
Sean, that is no way to talk about the woman you love.
Do you have any idea how many years it took me to pop the question to any woman, to get up enough nerve to do that, and what happens? Tiffany bats those baby blues at me and tells me she'll think about it. What do you mean she'll think about it?
Sure. Well, it is interesting that you assume just because you're ready for commitment that she is too. I mean, if it was the other way around, well, it's my guess that Mr. Donnelly has left an awful lot of women hanging around in the
Well, just whose side are you on, anyway?
I'm just pointing out a little...
Oh, yeah, sure, just pointing out.
Yes? Excuse me. My name is Fran Woods. I sent you the telegram about my missing...
Woods, please, come in.
Come
Yes.
in. Have a seat.
Yes, yes.
I'll leave you two alone. Don't mind me. I'm just going yachting.
Right. Mrs. Woods. Okay. Now then, what is your husband's full name?
Martin.
Martin.
Martin Walensky.
Walensky?
Yes. He also goes by Martin Woods.
Why the alias?
Just easier. He uses it for business purposes.
And what exactly is his business?
He sells restaurant supplies.
Oh, kind of like a traveling salesman, sort of?
Yes, that's right. He does cover a lot of territory, and he was last here in Port Charles when he disappeared.
And that was the last you heard from him? Okay.
I haven't even had a phone call, and that's not like my husband.
Oh, I see. Now, what restaurants was he visiting here in town?
I don't know. He did spend a lot of time at the waterfront.
Oh, okay. You don't happen to know whether your husband was in any trouble?
Trouble? Marty? Oh, no. Marty never had an enemy in his life.
Excuse me, but I have to ask. You don't think there was any other woman?
Mm-mm. My husband loves me. Something's happened to him. I'm sure of it. Will you help me find him, please? I don't have much money, but I'll pay you anything I can.
And excuse me, Duke's on line 2.
Oh, would you excuse me, please? Thank you. Hello, darling. How's it going?
Slowly.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Anna, I'm sorry, but there's been a slight change of plan.
How slight?
Well, I have to stay in New York City after all.
For how long?
I'll try to be home tomorrow, but please don't hold me to it.
You're okay, aren't you?
I'm fine. Of course, why shouldn't I be?
Well, I just worry about you, that's all. Hurry back.
I will. I'll call you again later. I love you.
I love you too. Bye. I'm sorry. Mrs. Woods, yes, I will take your case. I am going to help you find your missing husband.
Thank you.
But, please, don't worry about anything. Just let me take care of it.
Scorpio.
What can you tell me about a missing person named Martin Woods, a.k.a. Martin Walensky?
Well, yes, love. My back is much better. How are you?
Busy, and I need your help. Mrs. Woods is looking for her missing husband, and I'm helping her find him.
No, that's what you're good at.
He is a traveling salesman. He hustles restaurant supplies here in Port Charles, and Fran, his wife, said that he disappeared from here.
Hey, maybe he and Duke are off somewhere together.
Robert, I've never liked you. Would you punch Woods up on the computer for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything?
Not a thing.
But I'll keep my eyes open, and I'll find you all the husbands you like, even your little aunt.
What would I do without you?
Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Some fishermen just pulled out of the harbor.
Expensive catch.
Yeah. Guy just turned into lost and found.
To Marty on our 10th anniversary, Fran. Fran? Marty?
Strike a chord?
Maybe.
You're not telling me that you know who this watch belongs to.
It's just a possibility, Guy. Just a possibility.
Olivia.
I'm sorry I missed you, Duke. I feel like such an idiot. My father set me up.
How did you find me?
I've been tracking you down for several hours. Why didn't you wait for me at the gallery?
You know, I don't like to get involved in family squabbles, especially when it's the Jeromes.
You spoke to my father.
Yeah, we had a very nice long chat, and the gist of it was he doesn't want you to be involved in the organization.
So what else is new?
I suggest you listen to your father.
I thought you respected my ability.
Almost as much as I respect your father's stubbornness.
What about our plans to work together? What about Julian's dream? Surely you're not going to abandon all that because my father still thinks I'm his little girl.
I'm not abandoning anything, but you are. You're going to watch from the sidelines.
Don't you bet on it.
You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know what these people are like, but your father does. And he's more than convinced that they won't respect you as a leader, okay?
Well, then we'll just have to change their minds, won't we?